Hello, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to another video. Without further ado, let's dive into another round of news from America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. The team has just made a massive announcement about the future of the franchise, and it's clear that significant changes are in store. After a long and challenging season where the Dallas Cowboys finished with a disappointing 7-10 record, especially after much of it was played without their star quarterback, Dak Prescott, the decision-making process for the future was filled with uncertainty. It seemed as if there was little clarity on what would happen next. But now it seems that owner Jerry Jones has finally made a decision regarding the direction of the franchise. Much has been made of the fact that the Cowboys denied the Chicago Bears the opportunity to interview their head coach, Mike McCarthy, for the vacant head coach position in Chicago. This raised questions about McCarthy's future, with some implying that he could remain with the Cowboys, particularly after the team's decision to not allow other teams the chance to speak with him. This denial suggested the possibility of a contract extension for McCarthy. The speculation was further fueled by the exclusive negotiating window that the Cowboys had with McCarthy, who was set to become a free agent at the end of his contract on January 14th. However, in an unexpected twist, the Dallas Cowboys decided to make their move a day earlier, with NFL insider Tom Pelissero confirming on January 13th that Mike McCarthy was out as head coach. As of January 13th, the Dallas Cowboys are officially searching for a new head coach. According to reports, the two sides, the Cowboys and McCarthy, could not come to terms on an agreement regarding the length of a new contract. McCarthy's contract, which was set to expire on Tuesday, means that he will now be exploring other opportunities after spending 5 seasons with the Cowboys and making 3 playoff appearances. His future could potentially include new roles with teams such as the Chicago Bears or the New Orleans Saints, as both have been mentioned as possible landing spots for the former Cowboys head coach. While the Bears have been widely speculated as a team that might be interested in McCarthy, there's little clarity on what his future holds. One of the biggest questions many of us have is why Jerry Jones waited so long to make this decision. It's a valid point. Why did Jones deny the Bears an interview with McCarthy, only to let him go just a few days later? It's perplexing, and many believe that Jerry Jones is a key part of the problem in Dallas. His approach to team management and decision-making has raised concerns among Cowboys fans and analysts alike. McCarthy's tenure in Dallas was marked by a 49-35 record, but there were still glaring issues, particularly in terms of the Cowboys' playoff performance. While the Cowboys enjoyed regular season success under McCarthy, the team fell short in the postseason year after year. The losses in the 2021, 2022, and 2023 playoffs likely sealed his fate as head coach. Yes, part of the blame lies with Dak Prescott, the defense, and other factors, but the reality is that the Cowboys are now locked into Prescott as their quarterback, and they will have to figure out how to move forward with this roster. As fans, we're left wondering what's next for the Cowboys. It seems that Jerry Jones, in playing with McCarthy's future, has put the team in a difficult position. With so many top coaching candidates already locked into other roles or unavailable, the Cowboys find themselves behind the 8 ball in their search for a new leader. Names like Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions, have been floated as potential candidates, especially considering the Cowboys' struggle to stop the run. However, it's unclear whether he would be a viable option. Another name that has come up is Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions, who is widely regarded as one of the most talented offensive minds in the game today. But given the way the Cowboys are structured under Jerry Jones, it's hard to see someone like Johnson being willing to take on the job as his first head coaching role, especially if he has limited control over decision-making. And then there's the discussion about Deion Sanders, who is not coming to Dallas. While his name has been floated around by some, I can confidently say that he would not be a good fit for the NFL coaching scene at this stage. Deion is a dynamic figure, but his style and approach may not mesh with what the Cowboys need. Moreover, he simply isn't interested in the position, and anyone who thinks he would be a good fit clearly doesn't understand the NFL coaching dynamics. So, Where does that leave us? At this point, it's hard to say. Maybe the Cowboys will look at someone like Ken Moore or Jason Witten, but we truly don't know what direction they'll take. What we do know, however, is that Jerry Jones has handled this situation poorly. And while some fans may be celebrating Mike McCarthy's departure, they can't ignore the way Jones played with McCarthy's career and the uncertainty he created. Now, the team has to pick up the pieces and figure out what comes next. It's also important to note that rumors have surfaced about Bill Belichick possibly having an interest in the Cowboys' head coaching job. Although the situation came as a surprise to many, including Belichick himself, it's intriguing to consider. According to Jordan Schultz, Belichick's interest in the Cowboys' position was mutual, but he wasn't aware that the job would even be open. Belichick, known for his incredible success with the New England Patriots, reportedly has a solid relationship with the Jones family. However, it's unclear whether such a high-profile coach, who values control and privacy, would fit well with Jerry Jones, who makes frequent media appearances and enjoys being involved in all aspects of team management. Additionally, Belichick has reportedly been contacted by Tom Brady regarding a potential coaching vacancy with the Las Vegas Raiders, but that, too, didn't materialize. If the Cowboys do look for a new head coach, they may have to look beyond Belichick, as both men are known for their strong personalities and desire for control. This could be a challenging pairing, as both have significant egos and are accustomed to running things their way. Moving on to another potential candidate, Mike Tomlin of the Pittsburgh Steelers is another name that could make sense for the Cowboys. While it's purely speculative at this point, the idea of bringing Tomlin to Dallas has been gaining traction among some analysts. After spending 18 seasons with the Steelers, Tomlin is a highly respected coach who led the team to a Super Bowl title in 2008 and appeared in another one in 2010. However, recent seasons have been less successful, with the Steelers struggling in the postseason and failing to win a playoff game since 2016. Despite these struggles, Tomlin has remained a steady presence in Pittsburgh, and some believe that he could be the fresh start that the Cowboys need. For his part, Jerry Jones could pursue Tomlin if McCarthy's departure leads to a shakeup in Dallas. If Tomlin is willing to move on from the Steelers, it could be a high-profile hire that energizes the fan base and provides a new direction for the team. Tomlin's success in Pittsburgh, combined with his experience in leading a team to the Super Bowl, could give him the credibility the Cowboys need to move forward. The question, of course, is whether Tomlin would be open to a fresh start after so many years with the Steelers. As we move forward, Mike McCarthy's departure leaves a significant void for the Dallas Cowboys. His time in Dallas wasn't without its challenges, but it's clear that the team now finds itself at a crossroads. Will Jerry Jones be able to find a head coach who can take the Cowboys to the next level, or will his meddling continue to hold the team back? Only time will tell, but for now, Cowboys fans will have to stay tuned to see what happens next. Whether it's a fresh start with a new head coach or more of the same under Jerry Jones' leadership, the future of America's team is uncertain, and it will take careful planning to ensure the Cowboys can once again contend for a Super Bowl title.